So maybe we'll get started, and I think a couple more people will still show up, and they'll be welcome to join us. My name is Jim Haber, and I'm the coordinator of Nevada Desert Experience, and very happy to have worked on this program in conjunction with Aslam, Dr. Abdullah here at the Islamic Society of Nevada, and the other co-sponsors listed in the program. If you didn't get a program, there's some on the table opposite the literature table, and there is some other literature there as well from different groups, people who have walked in. So if you already looked at the literature table, before you leave, look again, because there may be something that you missed. And we have empty tables up here right now because the other presenters felt like they'd just assume walk up, but maybe during the question and answer period later, people will sit up here and it'll look more populated and less lonely. And again, the presenters will speak into the mic so that all of our elders and anyone who has difficulty hearing can hear. So I welcome people, encourage people to use the mic, even if you think you don't need to. And for the sake of the videotaping, we're hoping that this program will have a little bit more circulation, even than just to the people's hearts in this room. And so it is being videotaped, and so for the sake of that, the presenters will try to repeat back questions, and will remember to clip this microphone to themselves or hold it up. So first, for welcoming, I'd like to ask Dr. Abdullah, the Masjid, or the Imam of the Masjid, to come and welcome us. Thank you.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, peace be unto you. What we say in Arabic, Assalamu alaikum. I would like each one of us to please rise up and in our own way pay homage to all those people who have died in nuclear holocausts, disasters, and in wars all over the world, regardless of their ethnicity and regardless of their religion. And then we will have the formal opening of the program. Please be seated. Thank you. I'm really grateful to Rice Megan and Jim Haber and the Nevada Desert Experience, who have really put together this program in cooperation with the Interfaith Council of Southern Nevada and also with the Islamic Society of Nevada here. The low turnout should not discourage us, because everything that has made any impact in this world always is started by few dedicated individuals who at a certain point of their time dedicate everything that they have to their cause, and then a time comes when people embrace it and then it becomes a movement. So we hope that what we are doing today would not be just confined to this hall, but it would go beyond this estate, and through the internet and through Twitter and through many other channels, we would be able to promote the message that we are going to make today to the rest of the world and rest of the people. Suffice to say that we all have common bond for the sanctity of humanity and the sacredness of human life. And it is our resolve as people from different faiths and different communities that we would not we are not in a position to basically stop the disasters taking place and the wars taking place, but we can resolve that whenever we will see any act of injustice, an act of violence, an act of these kind of disasters taking place, we will raise our voice as one people, and we will say that if not today, then tomorrow we'll make the difference. So it is with that spirit I welcome you all on behalf of the Islamic Society of Nevada, and thank you once again, Jim and Megan, for putting together this program, and hopefully we'll have wonderful understanding of this issue that we would have today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Aslam. And next, to welcome us to this land, I'm very pleased that Johnny Bob, the chief of the Western Shoshone National Council, was able to come some distance to be with us today, to welcome us to Neve Segovia. We're a little bit south of some of Neve Segovia, but this is definitely his land as much as it's our land, for sure. Johnny Bob?
Look like he's going to feed the mic to my to me. You know, this is Mother Earth is a very special place because we have life here on this Mother Earth, and we also know that there's other life on different planets out there, and there's water there. Without water, you know, there'd be no life anywhere. So I'm going to do my native prayers, and in my mind I have ceremonies going, and then in my heart I believe that we all could do something for this Mother Earth, this land, because we have on Mother Earth the water and the air that we breathe. And we also believe in one thing in our mind, in our heart. When we talk, we speak, we say in our own language or different other languages, that we care for each other. So if there's something that we don't appreciate, we don't like, we go to our friends, we go to our relatives, we go to our ancestors in our dreams, in our prayers, in our good health, and we always ask for that good prayer for things that we need, to take care of in our mind and our heart. We always have all that bad feelings when we hear, like, Nevada test site and other places where they have nuclear waste put into this land. And most important thing about that is people. We could change it. Our life is very important. Our life that, when our mother is out there, that brings in new children, we're praying for that too. So in my prayer, Shoshone prayer, that, I ask for everything. I ask for our water, especially, because our water is here that connects with our blood, connects with our everything that's growing out there, and feeding our animals, and feeding our plants, and feeding other things out there. But when we look at it a different way, when we think about when people talk about the nuclear explosions and radiations in the air, we pray for that too, because when we pray, we make everything pure, the air. So, I'm glad to be here today, and I wish there was more people here. But I see as, there's just very few of us here, and then our word will get out to other people out there. Now, I feel very honored, being here in this building, and, my prayers to him and everybody else out there. And this world revolves in our life. And it's going to be fun this whole weekend and after that.
Thank you, John. I don't think Gard is here, the current president of the board of the Interfaith Council of Southern Nevada, but blessings on Gard, and maybe he'll still join us. So next up will be Senji Kaneda, and Brother Gilberto will chant a little Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, and then the next part of the sharing will be further reflections from people of faith, and then we will have a little bit of informal time for people to talk amongst themselves, and then we'll come back together for question and answer, but not just questions of the people who are presenting, but also whatever comes out of the small discussion time, we can be a little bit more informal perhaps. And so I'd like to welcome up Brothers Senji and Gilberto. Maybe just hold it up in between, just hold it up between the two of you if you can. Can I do something for you?
Maybe I can.
Good afternoon. I'm very happy to be here because this is almost like a Liar Atlas of the world, and so many diversity, many religions. Oh, excuse me. Good afternoon. Yeah. I'm so happy to be here because once I entered this Muslim mosque, and also the people from any kind of race and also ethnicity and also religions, many diversity. I saw it. It looked like a map or atlas of the world, and also without war, peace and respect one another. And this is the ideal, the one we're supposed to realize on this earth. And could we share the Buddhist prayer now?